Greetings! Mantray79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for Cardfight Vanguard Deer Days! Alrighty then, let's get started. Pressing the A button now. Loading game and proceeding. Here we are in the main menu, up to edit deck menu. And now today's video, the deck profile I'm going to be going for is a Stoicheia's Grand March of Full Bloom Lianorn D-BT08. Alrighty, let's begin. Selecting the deck, entering edit deck, and off we go. Here we are in the edit deck menu, and like I just mentioned before, the deck I'm building today's deck profile video is a Stoicheia's Grand March of Full Bloom Lianorn deck, made of cards only available up until D-BT08. Okie dokie, let's get started. Going to filter settings and to pack. Show only cards from D-BT1, Genesis of 5 Greats, D-BT2, Brush of Legends, D-BT3, Advance of Intertwined Stars, D-BT4, Awakening of Chakrabarti, D-BT5, Triumph of the Brave Heroes, Festival Booster 2021, Festival Booster 2022, Promo Pack number 1, D-BT6, Blazing Dragon Reborn, D-BT7, Raging Flame Against Emerald Storm, and D-BT8, Minerva Rising. Pack selected, apply filters. Filters applied, let's get started. First up, the right deck. And now for the right deck. For the cards in this right deck we are playing, right deck, Grade 3, Grand March of Full Bloom, Lianorn. Skills, first skill, actions of Vanguard once per turn. Cost, Counterblast 1. If the cost is paid, draw a card. Choose a card from hand, call it to radar circle or discard it. Second skill, Auto as a Vanguard. When this unit attacks, cost, Soul Blast 1. And discard a card from hand. If the cost is paid, boost this unit with all of your back row standing units with boost. If you boosted this unit with 3 or more units, this unit gets drive +1 to end the battle. At the end of the battle, choose 2 of your back row rear guards and stand them. Already, the Grade 3, Grand March of Full Bloom, Lianorn, we have 1 the right deck. Next up, the Grade 2. Right deck, Grade 2, Brilliant Tune, Rectina. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this unit is rolled upon by a unit with Lianorn in its card name. Cost, Soul Blast 1. If the cost is paid, choose a Great 1 or less card from drop, call it to radar circle. Second skill, Continuous as a rear guard. If your back row has 3 or more rear guards, this unit gets boost. Okie dokie, Grade 2, Brilliant Tune, Rectina. We have 1 the right deck. Next, right deck, Grade 1, Budding of Pleasant Sounds, Gracia. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this unit is rolled upon by Brilliant Tune Rectina, you may call this card to rear guard circle. Second skill, Continuous as a rear guard. During the battle, this unit boosted a Vanguard. This unit gets plus 5,000 power. And affirmative, the Great 1, Budding of Pleasant Sounds, Gracia, we have 1 the right deck. And finally, right deck, Grade 0, Announcing Wind of Spring, Corfi, starting unit. Skill, Auto. When this unit is rolled upon, if you went second, draw a card. Confirm, Grade 0, Announcing Wind of Spring, Corfi, starting unit, we have 1 the right deck. With that, we've covered the deck's right deck. Next, let's get on to the Grade 3 lineup. And now for the Grade 3 lineup. For the Grade 3s in this deck we are playing, the Grade 3, Grand March of Full Bloom, Lianorn. Since we already explained this card's skills and effects during the right deck portion of the video, we'll just skip ahead. For the Grade 3, Grand March of Full Bloom, Lianorn, we have 3 in the main deck. Next, the Grade 3, Blue Artillery Dragon, Inlet Pulse Dragon. Skills, first skill, Auto as a rear guard. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked a Grade 3 greater Vanguard. If it was the first battle turn and your Vanguard is Flagship Dragon, Flagbird Dragon, cost, Soul Blast 1. If the cost is paid, stand this unit. Second skill, Auto as a rear guard. At the end of your turn, if the total number of attacks this turn is 4 or more, cost, put this unit into your soul. If the cost is paid, draw a card. Alrighty, the Grade 3, Blue Artillery Dragon, Inlet Pulse Dragon, we have 4 in the deck. Next, the Grade 3, Resonance Dragon. Skills, first skill, Continuous as a rear guard. If your units boosted a total of 3 or more times this turn, this unit gets plus 5,000 power. Second skill, Auto as a rear guard. At the end of battle, this unit attacked a Vanguard. If you have a Vanguard of Lianorn in its card name, and your units boosted a total of 5 or more times this turn, cost, Counterblast 1, and put this unit into your soul. If the cost is paid, choose 1 of your rear guards and stand it. Okie dokie, the Grade 3, Resonance Dragon, we have 4 in the deck. And next, the Grade 3, Normal Order, Gratia Gretel. Skills, first skill, Continuous, Reckless Piece. You may only have 1 Reckless Piece in your deck and use a total of 1 time in a fight. Second skill, Order. Place if you have a grade 3 Vanguard Persona Right and did not ride this turn, activate Persona Right. Draw a card. All of your front row units gets plus 10,000 power this turn, and your Garta of Persona Road. Affirmative, the grade 3 Gratia Greta. We have 1 the deck. With that, we cover the deck's grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the grade 2 lineup. And now for the grade 2 lineup. For the grade 2s in this deck we are playing, the grade 2 Creed Assault. Skills, first skill, continuous as a rear guard. If your rear guard did not stand by a card's effect this turn, this card cannot attack. Second skill, continuous as a rear guard. During the battle, this unit attacked a Vanguard. This unit gets plus 10,000 power. Alright, the grade 2 Creed Assault. We have 2 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the grade 1 lineup. And now for the grade 1 lineup. For the grade 1s in this deck we are playing, the grade 1 Performing Pedal Dianta. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on rear guard circle from hand, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, cost Counterblast 1. If the cost and paid, choose a grade 3 or less card from drop, call to rear guard circle. Second skill, continuous as a rear guard. During your turn, if you have 2 or more grade 1 or less rear guards in your back row, this unit gets plus 5,000 power. Alrighty, the grade 1 Performing Pedal Dianta. We have 4 in the deck. Next, the grade 1 Custodial Dragon. Sentinel, Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, choose one of your units and cannot be hit until end of battle. If your hand has 2 or more cards, choose a card from hand, discard it. Okie dokie, the grade 1 Custodial Dragon. We have 3 in the deck. Next, the grade 1 Blitz Order, Elementary Sanctitude. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, Continuous. You may only have 1 Elementary Sanctitude deck. Third skill, Order. If your opponent's Vanguard has Triple Drive, this ability can be played without paying the cost. Place the cost of this card a card from hand if your Vanguard is grade 3 or less. If the cost and paid, choose one of your units. It cannot be hit until end of battle. Remove this card. Affirmative, grade 1 Elementary Sanctitude. We have 1 in the deck. Next, the grade 1 Noblest Flit. Skill, continuous as a rear guard. During your turn, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 power. Confirm, the grade 1 Noblest Flit. We have 4 in the deck. Next, the grade 1 Forest Protecting Hunter Prosper. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on rear guard circle by a card ability, you may soul charge 1. Second skill, Auto as a rear guard. When this unit boosts, if you have a Vanguard of Lianorn in this card name, choose a unit in the same column as this unit and it gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. Alright, the grade 1 Force Protecting Hunter Prosper. We have 4 in the deck. With that, we covered the deck's grade 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the grade 0 lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we are playing, the grade 0 Source Dragon D.D. Blessings plus Favor, Over Trigger. Skill, trigger, additional effect. Draw a card. Choose one of your units and it gets plus 1 critical until end of turn. All of your front row units gets plus 10,000 power. If your damage zone has the same number of cards as your opponent's or more, choose a card from damage zone and heal it. Alrighty, the grade 0 Source Dragon D.D. Blessings plus Favor, Over Trigger. We have 1 in the deck. Next, the grade 0 Melodia Palmera, critical trigger. We have 4 in the deck. Here we have the grade 0 Aspiring Maiden Alana, critical trigger. Skill, Auto as a rear guard. At the end of battle, this unit boosted. Cost, put this unit into your soul. If the cost and paid, choose one of your units. It gets plus 2,000 power until end of turn. Okie dokie, the grade 0 Aspiring Maiden Alana, critical trigger. We have 4 in the deck. Next, the grade 0 Serene Maiden, Lena, draw trigger. Skill, continuous as a guardian. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. Affirmative, the grade 0 Serene Maiden, Lena, draw trigger. We have 3 in the deck. Next up, the grade 0 Zycephalia Fairy Asher, heal trigger. Skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, if your opponent's attacking unit has attacked 2 or more times this turn, this unit gets plus 15,000 shield until end of battle. Active if this battle's second attack this turn or more. Alright, the grade 0 Zycephalia Fairy Asher, heal trigger. We have 2 in the deck. And the grade 0 Alchemic Hedgehog, heal trigger. Skill, Auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, if the attacking unit's critical is 2 or greater, and its critical is increased by a non-trick ability, or its original critical is 2 or greater, this unit gets plus 15,000 shield until end of battle. Okay, the grade 0 Alchemic Hedgehog, heal trigger. We have 2 in the deck. With that, we covered the deck's trigger lineup. And with that, deck's been built. Cardfight explained. For the cards in this deck we are playing: 4 Grade 3 Blue Artillery Dragon Inlet Pulse Dragon. 4 Grade 3 Grand March Full Bloom Lianorn. 4 Grade 3 Resonance Dragon. 1 Grade 3 Gradia Gredo. 1 Grade 2 Brilliant Tune Rectina. 2 Grade 2 Creed Assault. 1 Grade 1 Budding of Pleasant Sounds Gracia. 4 Grade 1 Performing Petal Dianta. 3 Grade 1 Custodial Dragon. 1 Grade 1 Elementary Sanctitude. 4 Grade 1 Noblest Flit. 4 Grade 1 Force Protecting Hunter Prosper. 1 Grade 0 Announcing Wind of Spring Corfi starting unit. And for the triggers in this deck we are playing: 1 Grade 0 Bless Favor Overtrigger. 8 Critical triggers. 3 Draw triggers. And 4 Heal triggers. Deck built, Cardfight explained. Now it's time to test out the deck. And here we are in the main menu. Going to test out the deck, so selecting the fight menu, choosing CPU fight, picking the deck I just showcased to you, the Stoicheias, Grand March of Full Bloom, Lianorn, D-BT08 deck. It all looks okay from here. Selecting the deck, choosing my opponent for this fight. For the opponent, I'm going to test it out on Dragon Empires, Mirai Mine, normal difficulty, and click. The battle begins. Let's get started. And here we are in the fight. Gonna decide who goes first, so rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Paper to scissors, I lose, going second. Drawing our starting hands, I got myself a critical, a inlet pulse, a Dianta, a prosper, and a noblest flit. Not a bad starting hand. Redrawing triggers, redraw. Yes, resonance! My turn, my opponent's turn. She goes first. She rides the Great One, Namakar. Skill Namakar. He's adding Shawanbu to hand from deck. End of their turn, my turn. Stand and draw. Let's see, right from the right deck, Gracia. Right deck cost, let's see. Gracia can be superior called when I ride to grade 2. And my grade 2 skill lets me superior call a grade 1 from drop zone. Same goes for Dianta, so Prosper lets me soul charge a call by card ability, so gonna ride Gracia from right deck, discarding Prosper to resurrect later, discard, ride Gracia. Skill of starting unit Corfi, draw a card. Draw. Resonance Dragon. Then I'm gonna call. Should I call to attack early or not? Oh. Then, I think I'm just gonna call Noblest Flit to rearguard, the front row. That'll be enough to battle phase. Vanguard to Vanguard, 8k. The attack goes through. Drive check. No trigger, Dianta. And 1 damage. Boom. Damage check. No trigger, safe, Shawanbu. Now 8k from Flit. The attack goes through. Boom! 1 more damage. No trigger, grade 3, safe. 1 less card to worry about. End of my turn, my opponent's turn. Here comes the grade 2, Halibadra. Halibadra's skill. And calling the grade 1 Shirunga. 10k to Vanguard. No guard, taking it. Drive check. Critical, so lucky. Critical to Vanguard and power to rearguard. That's not good. Here comes. Out. Damage check. No trigger. Second check. Come on, something good. Yes, critical, just what I needed. Critical and all effects to Vanguard. That was close. Here comes 18k from Shirunga. Guarding with, I have 2 copies of Dianta, discarding the extra copy, 23k. Guard. Kachink, survived. That was a close one, almost got half damage zone there, so my turn, draw. Right from the right deck, Brilliant Tune Rectina. Right deck cost I am discarding. Resonance Dragon. Discard, right, Rectina. Skill of Gracia, Superior Call from Soul. To behind the Vanguard. Call. And now, Dianta's skillless only means Superior Call when calling a lot grade 3, so it won't work from here, then just going straight to battle phase, I guess. Shirunga's skill lets him, when boosting, discard an arm to draw, so no one could have played safe. Noblest Flit to rear guard. Shirunga. 8k to 8k. The attack goes through. Boom! One less rear guard to worry about. Boosted by Gracia. Go, Rectina. 28k. Sorry, 18k. Plus 5k, 23k. Drive check. Come on. Yes! Draw trigger. Draw card. Draw. Power up. 1 damage. And boom! Damage check. No trigger. Another Shirunga out of the deck. One less to worry about. End of my turn. My opponent's turn. Here comes the grade 3 Buff Sarga. Here comes Adya. Equipping it. Adya's skill can fit 1 more arms card. Equipping the second arms. Nope, soul charging. Superior calling Shirunga and calling grade 3 Ulsara. Choosing arms from drop to hand and equipping Shaoanbu. Buff Sarga's skill, retiring all of my front row units. Adding critical to Vanguard. That's dangerous. Calling the back row. 13k to Vanguard. Guarding with... Draw trigger, guard. 15k. 20k. Kachink, survived. Now here comes 23k 2 criticals. Perfect guard with Custodial Dragon. Perfect guard cost, discarding the extra copy of Inlet Pulse Dragon. Discard. Push check. Heal trigger, so lucky. Healing and power to rear guard. Second check, come on, nothing. Safe, Shaoanbu. So, 1 damage. Nope, no damage. Kachink, survived. 31k from rear guard. I can take this one, no guard. Ow. Damage check. No trigger. Not a perfect guard. End of my opponent's turn, my turn. Stand and draw. Ride from right deck, Lianorn. Right deck cost discarding. Inlet Pulse Dragon, discard and ride. Lianorn. Skill of Rectina. Soul Blast 1. Soul Blast and Superior Call, a Great Water Lure from drop. I'm calling, Prosper. Call. Prosper skill, Soul Charge 1 and Soul Charge. Great one. Then, activating Lianorn's skill. Counter Blast. Counter Blast and draw and call. Draw. I call from my hands Inlet Pulse Dragon. To rear guard, call. Then I'm gonna call. Going to calm. I need to at least get one resonance out, so I have 2 counter blasts left, so I can afford to use it. Yep. I'm gonna call Dianta to rear guard. Call. Dianta skill. Counter blast. Counter blast and Superior Call from drop zone. Resonance Dragon. Call. And I think that's enough. Yep, here is gonna be plenty for me to use, so... Going to battle phase. First, unboosted Lianorn to Vanguard. Lianorn skill, Soul Blast 1. Soul Blast, and... discarding a card, discarding Resonance Dragon. Boosted all back rows. +1 drive. My Prosper skill, power to Resonance Dragon. Power up. And triple drive, first check. Yes, critical, just what I needed. Critical to my Vanguard, power to Inlet Pulse. Critical up and power up. Second check. No trigger. And the third check. No trigger, Persona Ride, so 2 damage. Boom! First check. Critical, so lucky. All to Vanguard and... second check. Okay, safe. Now, skill of Lianorn, rescanning the 2 rear guards in the left and right column. Dianta and Prosper. Restand. Boosted by Dianta. Go! Inlet Pulse Dragon, 36k. Guarding Whip, Heal Trigger, 38k. Just barely enough. And now, boosted by Prosper. Go! Resonance Dragon, 31k. Prosper skill. 5,000 power to Resonance. 36k. The attack goes through. Boom. Damage check. No trigger. 5 damage. But Resonance skill, Counter Blast and into Soul. Restand. Inlet Pulse. Inlet Pulse 2. The rear guard. Ulsara on the left. The attack goes through, and bang, bang, bang. One less rear guard to worry about. That's the end of my turn. Inlet Pulse's skill. Into Soul. And draw a card. Yes, perfect guard, just what I needed. Persona Ride, oh no! Here comes Valsarga's skill, Soul Blasting, and +1 critical. Shaoanbu. Set. Soul Charge. Call. Calling. Uh-oh. 19k. No guard can preserve my hand for the later attacks. Ow. Damage check. Critical trigger, just what I needed. All effects to Vanguard. That was good. Then here comes Vanguard for 41k. Perfect guard. Perfect guard cost. I am discarding Lianorn. Drive check first. No trigger. Not another Persona Ride. Second check. Draw trigger. So lucky. Keeps getting lucky with the triggers. Kachink. Final attack for 41k. No guard, gonna take it. Ow. Damage check. Persona Ride, come on. End of opponent's turn, my turn, come on, draw. Yes, Inlet Pulse. Persona Ride time. Persona Ride, Lianorn, draw a card. Critical trigger. Activating my Vanguard skill. Counter Blast 1, Counter Blast, and draw and call. Draw. Another trigger, come on. I call Prosper to rear guard. Call. Soul Charge. Switching positions. I call Inlet Pulse Dragons. Rear guard. Call. Battle phase. Unboosted. Attacking the Vanguard. Skill. Soul Blast 1. Soul Blast. Discarding a critical. Boosting my entire back row. +1 drive. Skills of the Prosperous in left and right, giving power to the rear guards in front of them. One more time. Same effect. Power up. 52k to Vanguard. Perfect guard. Expected that. Discarding for the cost A. Draw trigger. Triple drive. First check. Yes, draw trigger. Draw a card. Power to the rear guard. Second check. Yes, double critical. Giving all effects to Inlet Pulse Dragon. I might just get through this, and the third check. Yes, heal trigger. Giving power, I heal 1 point of damage, giving power to Inlet Pulse. Triple trigger, I can still get through. Inlet Pulse, 48k. Hold on, Vanguard skill, restand the entire back row. 1, 2. Boosted by Prosper. Go! Inlet Pulse Dragon. Prosper skill, an additional 5,000 power. That's total of 61k. Another perfect guard, come on! Perfect guard cost, discarding A. Draw trigger again. And then, boosted by Prosper on the left, go Dianta. Prosper skill, additional 5,000 power to Dianta. 51k, come on, get through. Triple perfect guard, you gotta be kidding me. 3 in a row. And just a Persona right for next turn too. My attack fails and of my turn, opponent's turn. Persona right, that was coming. Now just 2 soul cards for the retire skill. Vanguard skill. Retiring all of my front row units. Critical to Vanguard. 19k to Vanguard. No guard, taking it. Ow. Damage check. Gradia Gretel, no, not a Persona right card. Saga to Vanguard. 41k. Guarding with Alchemic Hedgehog. Hedgehog skill plus 15,000 shield. A total of 38k. Guard for 53k. 2 to pass. First check. Critical trigger. All effects 2. Rear guard. And second check. No trigger, safe. And now, Kachink, survived. This is getting really close. 41k, 2 criticals. Boosted by the back row, 41k, guarding and guarding. Guard of 2 criticals, 43k. Attack blocked. Kachink, survived. Plus 5 cards left in the hand. And of their turn, my turn. Stand and draw. Skipping right phase, going to main phase. I think I know what to do, so I call Dianta to the front row. Call. Dianta skill. Counter blast. And Superior call from the drop zone. Resonance Dragon. Call. That's it from main phase to battle phase. Lianorn unboosted to Vanguard. Skill of Lianorn. Soul Blast. Soul Blast and discard. Discard draw trigger. Boosting the entire back row. And then my rear guards get power up skills, and here comes Prosper skill. Power up to Resonance Dragon. And then Again, Prosper skill on the right this time. Power up 2, Dianta. That's 42k to Vanguard. Shaolin Boost skill, adding shield. And triple guard, 68k. Triple pass, triple drive, first check. No trigger, Dianta. Second check. No trigger, Creed, third check. No triggers. I guess I should have expected that from that triple trigger in my previous turn. I should have expected some backlash. Lianorn skill. Restanding. Prosper's on the two sides. Then boosted by Prosper on the right. Go, Dianta. 26k. Prosper skill, an additional 5,000 power. 2. Dianta, 31k. A special intercept. Skills of the special intercepts plus power, 33k, just barely enough. One card left in hand, I can do this. Boosted by Prosper. Go, Resonance Dragon. 31k. Prosper skill, another 5,000 power too. Resonance Dragon, 36k. The attack goes through. Boom! Damage check. Draw trigger, 6 damage, cannot heal. I win. It was a pretty nerve-wracking fight, but it was a pretty okay match. I got to draw the cards I needed, at least to make the strategies work. And I got win, triple trigger, attacks 60 down more power, perfect guarded, did a persona right, 8 turns pass, disappear call, retired 5 more closing units, and drew 3 more times in one turn. I got 2550 VP, total 616,125 VP, pressing A to go next, leaving fight and returning to fight menu. Back to the fight menu, and leaving fight menu, going back to main menu. Back to the main menu to edit deck menu. With that, deck built, Cardfight explained, and I just finished testing the deck out in front of you, so first I want to say is, thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and do please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload in the near future. I'll also be able to show support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And with that I say, goodbye, and see you all soon!